Yes! Oh my god, they got so unlucky. Hello Snugglebugs and welcome back to another Hearthstone video for the month of February. Today we're going to try to highlight another new Kazakusan deck that's come out of the Onyxia's Lair mini set. We're going to try out the Warlock version. I will start by saying Warlock isn't really a class I play a lot of, so I have not crafted Dreadlich Tamsin, which definitely would come in here and take the place of the Siphon Soul. So if you do have that, I would highly recommend it, depending on how well this performs, and I guess if I enjoy playing the style of deck in the future episodes or videos, we will try to craft it. The literally entire point of this deck, in similar to the other ones of tutoring out the Kazakusan or ramping up to it in the case of the Druid, is to get the Kazakusan out as early as possible. So this Warlock's way of doing so is it runs the Dark Portal, draws a minion, which we only have the Kazakusan and the raid boss Onyxia, and if you have 8 cards or more in your hand, it costs 5 less. So you would, use your hero power to tap, backfire, things like that to draw as many cards in your hand as possible. And then you get the Dark Portal, and either one of these two, Raid Boss would help you more so get the control back, being that, you may have a dead turn by playing the Dark Portal. And then, of course, you would hope to draw your Kazakusan later. And then the other kind of fun aspect that I'm looking to see here is it also plays Altar of Fire. So if you have these out and say your opponent gets Kazakusan before you do, you can actually use one or both of these to burn the treasures out of their deck to give them less things to use. So without any further ado, let's hop into game number 1. Okay, so we're hopping into our first game against a Mage. I wonder if they are maybe trying out like a new big spelled Mage. That's something else I'd like to give a shot. I'm not super confident if it would work. Now, if this is that type of deck, this might be useful still for the 2/2, but I don't think Mortal Coil will come in handy. And School Spirits could just be useful to shuffle in some stuff. The other card I guess I should have mentioned maybe in the opening is the Dark Alley Pact. So what that does is it summons you a fiend based on the number of cards in your hand. So similarly, it gives you something you can do aside from just removal yeah, there it is. Keep control of the board, get something out there without playing another minion in your deck. You don't want to dilute that pool too much. Awesome. So there's a backfire for next turn into Dark Alley Pact, actually. Okay, so far they have not played anything, so I'm not entirely sure what kind of deck they are. Oh! Mortal Coil actually would have been not too bad. Okay, well, let's just go with Backfire. Full Blown Evil, Fellfire in the hole is actually not too bad either. So this one draws us a spell, and if it's a Fel spell, it does 3 damage instead of 2. Celestial Ink set. Okay, so they definitely have big spells, and they're using that to tutor some draw. I think we just get out a big minion here, right? Big 9/9.
9/9! 9/9!
The 9/9.
But we're the 9/9. 9/9!
Can't think, as someone who's played Ping Mage and stuff with 4 mana, they could coin, they could hit with one of these two and coin out the Arcane Overflow if they're playing that to just clear it, but there's the Arcane Overflow. Alright. It's kind of what we half expected. That's alrighty. Let's just, I guess, hit this and play our other one. Yes, we did play a card first, but the reason, of course, is this would have did 3 damage to it. I'd rather have an 8/8 than a 9/6. If they have their other Arcane Overflow, I guess they can technically clear this. No, they're just going to freeze it, it looks like. Okay. Might just be a good turn for Bellfire in the hole. Make sure that, yep, okay. I was going to say make sure that won't put us over. Oh, that's just a shadow spell. Okay, that's still alright. Mortal Coil might be okay on this next turn. With them not likely having Kazakusan in their deck, the Altar Fire's maybe not quite as good. Although if I draw the Kazakusan early... Oh, okay. Overflow, so not too bad. We can, in fact... School Spirits... Unstable... Mortal Coil, to just try to draw... Okay, so there's the Kazakusan. So I think... what I was getting at here is now that I have this and I can play it next turn, my deck doesn't matter. So let's just try to burn some key cards out of theirs. Okay, that might not be terrible. Didn't really hit anything, I don't think, super useful. But hitting their other Parrot and their Clumsy Couriers might prevent them from cheating out some big spells. So I'm not too upset with that. And then now we could just play our Kazakusan and start getting our treasures online, and I guess hope that they can't out-pressure us from that point. With that being said... Oh, none of these are very good. I guess we'll just go with Holy Book. Oh, got it. I always have to go for the Quel'Dalar. Let's take this. Book of the Dead. We didn't end up getting it, eh? Oh, well, we'll take the Pure Cold. Honestly, these treasures aren't the best, in my mind. 2 Pure Colds and 2 Book of the Deads, however, are 30 damage. The Quilt of Quel'Dalar, if I have a minion alive, isn't terrible either. Okay. Oh, they were using the Fire Sail, alright. They must have been hoping that it hit a different spell in their hand for reduction. I do have the Mortal Coil. Okay, so they're just going to freeze me. That's fine. And I have the Drain Soul here. Okay, I guess I don't have the Mortal Coil. But we'll just Drain Soul. I guess Pure Cold. And there's no reason not to tap to draw another card. Alright, Book of the Dead. I do have the issue where, again, I'm actually not 100% certain if I'm going to be able to find lethal with my treasures. I didn't get anything like the Locusts or even Wax Ragers for constant pressure. Okay, another ink set. That's pretty good, actually. Looming Presence is actually very important here for me to gain some armor. And yeah, I guess we just Pure Cold again. Feel like they can beat me even if I don't tap, so we're just going to tap anyway. So with this, if they did have another Mask of Cthulhu and their Magister Dawn Grasp in their hand, they potentially could have discounted it. Ooh. I mean, Siphon Soul, Book of the Dead, or Holy Book will only take care of one, I guess. This does destroy. Oh, they're both 8/8s. I guess I could just Hysteria. Oh, 0 mana. Alright. Ice Blood Tower, Ruined Orb. Oh, no. They wasted that. I want to make sure I do this right. I think we just Book of the Dead. Hysteria, right? And I have 3 cards left. Again, I'm getting a little nervous. But we're going to tap anyway. Okay, 0 mana book. It's 0 mana. I don't think it's worth using right now. And Looming Presence is a dead card. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. I need to play the Siphon Soul at one point. Somewhere. Get me in a halfway decent spot. However, part of me kind of just wants to Holy Book. And Book of the Dead. They have technically only 2 damage here, but they have another Mask of Cthulhu, I think, right? So, okay. And they're freezing. Does that mean they don't have a Mask of Cthulhu right now? Okay. Well, if this is the case, I have a little bit of a heal. Yeah, I don't want to draw, so we're actually going to do this first. We'll buff this guy up just in case they do have something. I don't recall burning their Mask of Cthulhu. Maybe they only play one. Yes! Oh, I thought I lost that one. Okay. Sorry, that was loud. I really thought I lost that game. All right, we didn't even get the mana reduction draw for that, but honestly, the deck feels very like. I hate to say it about all these Kazakusan decks that I've played over these last few days, but the deck feels good. It feels like you control the board with your myriad of spells. And just get to the Kazakusan and then use those treasures as your win condition. And ironically enough, getting Book of the Dead and like the cold one, which I know is 30 damage technically, wasn't even probably the best treasures I could have taken there. So anyway, I guess if you're enjoying these, like, comment, subscribe, let me know which decks you like so I know what to play for you guys in the future, and I'll see you in the next game. Okay, guys, we're working up into game number 2 with our Kazakusan Warlock, and they're probably Kazakusan Priest, so I could be wrong. They might be Quest Priest. Little Psych Up Dance. Job's done. I got nothing to do. Ooh, they are Quest Priest. Haha. I mean, it's still kind of slow-ish, which is probably all right. So off of this backfire, we're going to hope that we can draw the Dark Portal. And, okay, so they didn't have a 2-drop. Probably looking for a 2-drop off their Scorpion. I got Encanto songs stuck in my head. Can't play them, obviously, for copyright reasons, but I can pretend. Alrighty. Backfire it is. Nope. Nope. And nope. Darn. I was really looking for that the Dark Portal. We have quite a bit of control tools here for the next little while. So, oh, okay. Hey, that's actually really good too. Oh, probably should have got rid of that first. Got a little too too excited for a good draw. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh well. All right. Sure. I mean, at least it, I guess, is a trade. Not a good trade for me by any means, but, you know. You know what? School Spirits might actually be the better play here. Just because there's a good chance they're not going to have, like, a wide board. They're going to be playing, like, one big minion at a time. Siphon Soul. Sure. And we'll just take 1 damage for this. Why not? So, I guess too, the Altar of Fire, they probably, I would assume, they would not have Kazakusan. But I can use it potentially if they get the quest put in their deck. Or their quest reward, sorry, the Purified Shard. Well, I also have to be careful now, too, that if they have Mutanus, I actually might not want to use the Dark Portal, because then they'll know I'll have one of my value minions in my hand, which, I don't know if they have it, obviously. I did draw the raid boss now. That could be valuable later. Yeah, we'll just use a Siphon Soul here. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, I did get a Dark Portal. Uh-oh. I'm going to burn a card, though. Unless they Mutanus my raid boss. No, okay. I was actually going to say that would almost be good, because then I won't burn a card, and then I could Dark Portal out my Kazakusan and play it. Which, I mean, if I don't burn it, I can still do. Which I will. My brilliant creation. I mean, Krusty's good, but the silence aspect... I mean, you gotta go with Locusts. Silencing could be alright. This is actually probably really good too. I'm gonna take it. And... I guess we'll just take the Embers of Ragnaros. And end my turn. Ooh, the Soul Mirror. Alright. Oh, Hyper Blaster. May as well get that down, right? Yeah. Sure. No reason not to. And I still have a few different ways to heal a touch, and put some shards in my deck to heal a bit more, so that's also not the worst thing in the world. Raid Boss Onyxia. I think, though, we'll try to play that out and get that on the old board arena. Oh, I'm nervous. I mean, I know it's immune, so it shouldn't take damage, but I am scared for science to try that. Oh, got it off Scorpion. I was like... No, this is still stronger, right? Plus, if they do have Mutanus, it's good for me to... I have so many weapons just to be on the extra safe side. I know it's probably silly, so don't blame me down in the comments, but on the safe side, if I were to trade that in, and for some reason it messed that up on me, I would have been very upset. But let's see here. Technically, this is 1640 damage if they don't play any minions down. Which is kind of looking... I would be very excited to get a Embers of Ragnaros lethal here. Okay. That's still, actually, it's 24. That's 32. Maths. I didn't do so well in a previous video with it, but math. That's kind of poop. That's weird. It's not highlighted green. I mean, there's a chance. Not a good chance, but a chance. Nope. Oh well. That puts them down to 6, which means they have to deal with my raid boss, which also leaves me with locusts, and they now know I have another Ember of Ragnaros. Okay. Ooh. Fancy. This does 14, though, I believe. So, although them having an 8/8 with possible discovered buffs, it's a little risky for me to... Ugh. They're a little too healthy. Little bit too healthy. Ooh, even more healthy. I'm gonna take 6 is the problem. I guess we just go with it. And we heal. I don't really... Okay, that's actually alright. I don't need another Locust, though, which is what I drew. I was actually going to say, I kind of hope I get my other Embers. Does more damage, depending on what they do. Okay. That heals them pretty much back to full, doesn't it? Should only trigger one of those. They'll draw a couple. Not enough to burn their quest reward, unfortunately. But I'll just play... they can heal themselves back up. But I'll just play a Locusts. Right. Holy Book. So Locusts. Hit. And then the Holy Book could actually be good because they're going to probably play something along with their Xyrella. And I need to be able to get... Because I have 17 on board, right? And they don't have a healing power. So if they play it hoping that the taunt is enough to keep them alive... I have, obviously, a ton more Locusts, but they might just not clear the board because they know I have more Locusts. But on the board is technically lethal if I can get through their taunt. Which I can. But they took out one of my minions. Oop. Oh, let's see. I gotta try to see if I can't find a lethal some way. I mean, I guess we just go for it, right? And I'm going to alter fire to try to burn their... The only thing is if I don't burn it, I'm going to make them closer. But I think... Ah, shoot. That probably means they already have it. Or did I just give it to them? That would be even worse. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I figured... Oh, well, if they traded it, they wouldn't have enough mana. Ooh, hopefully I don't hit their healing. I did. Oh, hit both of their healing. Ouch. So again, I only have 17, don't I? Hmm. Guess we just do this. Shoot. Well, that is unfortunate. Good game, Burkles. Good game. Wait, they have one left. Oh, lucky are they? How unlucky are they? Oh, no way. Wait a second. Just hand. For some reason I thought it was supposed to be deck as well. I was like, yes! Oh my god, they got so unlucky. Oh my god. Well, I guess that's how you win with the Kazakusan Warlock. Right there. You just let your opponent get extraordinarily unlucky. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, in the next video, thank you very much, and have a good rest of your weekend.